Welcome back to Limbus Company, Daily Mirror Dungeon. We're here with Mirror Dungeon 5. This is going to be my second run of it. It's going to be the weekly bonuses. I did one yesterday, I streamed it. We did Rupture, we tried Deviat Sinclair, funnies like that. So now, of course, today, we're going to be running Tremor, because we're going to be trying to use Asymmetrical Inertia Heathcliff, which is, it's a funny ego. It's definitely one of those egos that seems like I feel like that's true for most egos. It's more so for, like, non-mirror dungeon tremor stuff, because it's too easy to maintain it otherwise. But either way, like, being able to increase your max speed by 2 could be really nice for Heathcliff, even though he's got Body Sack for that, which is just, Body Sack's just kind of better. But this can last multiple turns more than just one, so there's a trade-off. But yeah, he's got a unique tremor condition, or amplitude conversion with clock winding. It's a self-tremor, first one that we've actually gotten since tremor distribution is exclusive to enemies. And yeah, it basically means that he gains speed and inflicts more tremor, but at the cost of reducing his own tremor. So very interesting. We'll have to see how well we can use that, and we're running full tremor, so we get to use this rest bonus thing to some degree here. I look at these four, I'm not sure what's the best choices. Like, it's probably this one, because, you know, more theme pack choices, more E.G.O gift choice, and you just gain a tier 3 E.G.O for selecting a keyword immediately upon entry, so we could just start out with the bell if we wanted to. Kind of a bit of an anti-synergy there, because, you know, the bell passive is kind of part of asymmetrical inertia, but we want the fusion gift anyways, right? So we probably just go for this. We also gain a bunch of benefits for just having a bunch of grace stars. Yeah, we'll take this, I think. There's definitely, like, arguments you can make for some of the other ones, but who knows. We can start with all 3, so that's nice. And there's Deviat Sinclair, just kind of standing there, doing his Polonitsa thing. 300 cost gain? Yeah, just starting with 900 cost is crazy. Oh yeah, if we go to this floor, we can get Bell. You know, we'll do that. You can see, you know, there's some various changes here and there. Like the UI stuff especially, pretty notably different looking. We can grab Melted Eyeball from this because we're going to get Bell of Truth from the floor clear reward. But the thing is, if we took Bell of Truth there, we could have still gotten it from the end of the floor, right? Because of how this works. We'll do that, yeah. We'll select, like, everyone except for Gregor. And we'll select him as well. You know what? Why not? Everything's a chain battle now, so we can do that. But yeah, if we could get a duplicate Bell, but then it gets turned into, I forget what it's called, but it's like a little... It's effectively turned into a nothing that can only be used for fusion or selling. It's not worth selling, though, because it's significantly worse than just getting, like, a tier 3 or something, right? But it's good for fusions shenanigans. So that's pretty cool. Means that you no longer have to, like, worry about, like, oh, if I go to this floor, I won't be able to get a U-gift until the end of the floor. I won't be able to, like, fuse it because it's already, like, a floor clear reward. Stuff like that, which could be an issue in the past from time to time. But yeah, we'll go for the Bell, see how that goes. We'll try and go for the Tremor Fusion gift, but we do need a new E.G.O gift here. And it's an E.G.O gift that I'm pretty sure is not available in any events yet. Although it'll probably end up being, like... it'll probably end up being given by, like, Pride Time Duck, if I had to guess. But I don't think Time Duck gives it yet. But I think there'll be changing events and stuff next week, mainly, probably. I guess we'll see. You're not gonna be able to fight Time Duck anyways, but... You will be able to, potentially get the new Tremor gift from it, which would make sense, because currently Time Duck's only E.G.O gift is sinking. It makes sense if it had a Tremor gift, you know, given how stupid Everlasting is for Tremor. But yeah, we'll see how much we can do with asymmetrical inertia. It's definitely a fun E.G.O. Not sure how much mileage you can get out of it here, but the good thing is, because this is Mirror Dungeon 5, everything's a chain battle, there's some reinforcements in certain fights, right? So that can be helpful for our main goal on occasion, potentially. Sure, we'll take that. Luckily, we've got Pride on, like, a few people. It's fairly common on Tremor, honestly, right? Kind of funnily. It works well, though. More of the same, yeah. These first floor enemies, I don't think, like, floor 1s or floor 2s for the most part have any reinforcements. It's mostly just later floors that do. But I think there's a little bit of inconsistency there, right? Some floors can be floor 2s or floor 3s, stuff like that, to some degree, usually. Assumably, it's still the same here, but... I'm not fully sure how much has been changed, how much hasn't. I guess main goal of this run, do some funny stuff with asymmetrical inertia, get the new Tremor E.G.O gift so we can fuse with it, and get, like, the new updated version of, what's it called? Coupled oscillation. That sort of thing. Also, just trying to get as many new E.G.O as we can, probably. Because I got a couple of them, but I haven't seen all of them yet. The general bit with a lot of the new E.G.O gifts is that there's new E.G.O gifts for every fusion, and every fusion requires, like, 1 or 2 more E.G.O gifts in it now. However, most of these new E.G.O gifts add, like, a weaker version of the fusion effect as, like, a normal E.G.O gift, right? Like, for example, the new sinking E.G.O gift, it's like a pile of bones, but its whole gimmick is it's a weaker version of the whole effect where, like, an enemy gains, like, half of the sinking they lost each turn next turn. So it's stuff like that, right? It's like whatever, like, the big, unique thing that the fusion gift does, there's now a weaker version of that you need to make the fusion gift. It's an interesting change. I think it's nice. We're gonna be getting a bunch more fusion stuff this upcoming update. From the sounds of it, a bunch of random things, so we'll have to see how that goes. God, you start with so much cost in this mirror dungeon when you've got full rest bonus. It's kind of crazy. Oh, we'll take Talisman, sure. That works for me. Venom Skin, we'll take it. I guess you no longer want to, like, get every single thing for, like, Tremor to the same degree, because, like, you can still get dupes, right? Kind of ruins some of the fun. There's Nixie Divergence, though. Okay, cool. That's good for us. Faust skill change, maybe. Do one more Tremor refresh, see if we get anything. No. One more normal refresh just for the skill change funnies, potentially. Yeah, sure. Let's get you another skill pay. Why not? That works for me. But yeah, you can fuse gifts at every shop now. There's now a shop on every floor right before the boss. There's some consistency there now. I think the new Tremor thing's a tier 2. It's not super consistent, honestly, across those sort of things. Like, we could always try something like this, maybe get lucky. We might get a dupe of one of these, though. Oh, no, we got it. Okay, yeah, interlock cogs. It could be from, like, a Clockwork Time Roly-Poly, but probably not, because it's already got one of the things with the fusion gift. I assume this is from Time Duck. Activates when 5 or more identities have attack skills that apply Tremor, so yeah, weaker version of the fusion gift. When Tremor burst triggers on a target for the 6th time this turn, add an additional stagger threshold at 6 and 0% mark of their current HP. Once per encounter. And 1 fragile trigger amplitude conversion or amplitude entanglement. Now, this is a new thing that I think the fusion gift also has. Inflating fragile and, like, amplitude conversion. I guess they might have this from the actual Clockwork Time Roly-Poly simply because it's like a entanglement or conversion of entanglement version of the bell, right? So they might just both be from the same Abno. Oh, that's gonna be really strong in the future if you can get both, if 2 parts of the Tremor fusion from a single Abno, right? Would feel weird. Yeah, it's you. Let's get this passive rolling. That's the main thing I want here, I think. We want a Sloth Res. I don't think it needs to be a Sloth Absolute Resonance, though, if I'm not mistaken. So that's nice. I think just any Sloth Res, as long as it's a 3 Sloth Res, I think we're set, right? Yeah, the better the res, the more the res, the better. I didn't notice the eye was also in the background. Oh, that's cool. Those guys are all just dead. Yeah, they're weak to it, so I'm not surprised. But we've got the self tremor going on Heathcliff now, so now he's got a +2 to max speed. That's pretty nice. No? Oh, did he spend it all immediately? Oh, I think he spent it all immediately. Oh, that's an issue. So it immediately gives him Tremor Clockwinding, and because it was like a 3 res, he gained 7 of it. Yeah. However, whenever he inflicts Tremor or Tremor Count, it increases by +1 and reduces his own Clockwinding by 1. So because we hit 3 targets, we spent all of our self-Tremor Count immediately. I didn't think about that. Yeah, the Mass Attack version is kind of rough in that regard, isn't it? And especially because it's like a 2 coin. I don't think the second coin has any tremor infliction, so I think it was just the first coin, but like... Oh, wrong thing. Yeah, there's nothing on this, doesn't mess with burst stuff. But because it inflicts... It's got 2 different tremor inflictions, so effectively... Inflict +1 tremor count was increased to +2 against 3 enemies. There goes 3 of our tremor count. I think we got heads hit. The 5 tremor increased to 6. That's -3 tremor count. We were left at 1, and then we lost that when the turn rolled over. Okay. That is very interesting. Yeah, not sure how I feel about that. Kind of annoying, that's for sure. But it does make this actual tremor clock... It makes this E.G.O even better for inflicting tremor. It's still not, like, the best. If you want to inflict tremor, there's so many better options you could go for is the thing, though, right? Let me just do it like this. Yeah, that'll work. Cool. I'll be doing that. You know, yeah, we'll try that. That'll work. Clashing that. We're not hitting you with anything, but I'd kind of want to clash that, I think. Like that. Actually, you're gonna hit the thing. Yeah, it's fine. We'll do that, okay. This'll be fine. We're going to immediately run out Tremor Clock Winding again, unless we kill the enemies, like, prematurely. Like, but I don't think we're gonna be doing that. Maybe we'll break one of the arms early. Like, is Slice gonna do enough damage that we just straight up don't get the E.G.O off? No, we do get the E.G.O off, so that's good at least. Cool. Yeah, since it's hitting 3 targets, yeah, immediately running out of Tremor Clock Winding. Okay. Yeah, that is a bit of an issue. There's no self-tremor ID for Heathcliff yet. So it's not like he's got any IDs that can help him build up the tremor count. His only way is to use his E.G.O. So I guess you gotta use it against, like, single-target, like, single-part enemies, or, like, manipulate in such a way where it only hits a single part if you want to maintain it. Yeah, you could see there. He only had 1 count left, and it because you lose 1 tremor count each turn. There it goes, yeah, okay. Fascinating. Very fascinating. Yeah, not sure what else to say about that, honestly. Do some damage to that guy, cool. Because we have the asymmetrical inertia passive active, we also inflicted 1 fragile with that tremor, so that's nice. Doesn't matter too much because we're not, you know, going all in on the big guy here. I'll probably go all in next turn, though. Just figured I'd play it a little safe. Interesting stuff. I kind of completely forgot about the fact that, you know, the clock winding was on use, aka before the attack. And since it's a 3-weight, you're going to run out of the clock winding immediately. Oh, you're into final phase, okay. Well, that's easy enough, then. You're not going to get the chance to kill your allies, because we'll kill you first. What a triumph is that? There they go, cool. That's a victory. Yeah, a bit of a long floor one. That's, I mean, with that boss, yeah, it's gonna be a long floor one. In general, Mirror Dungeon 5 definitely longer than the past ones. We do have everything for the fusion gift, and we're going to get the fusion gift floor too, though. So that's really funny, if nothing else. I mean, we've kind of got everything we need as far as... Oh, that's cool to see. That's what that button is. Wrong buttons. No, it's top left. Yeah, we've kind of got most of the stuff we want for Tremor already. Only things we could really benefit from would be, like, re-getting, like, Venomous Skin or something. Do we do that? We don't really need another bell. Actually, let's go Hell's Chicken Floor, just because Hell's Chicken Floor is really stupid. Because you saw there, Chicken Breast was an option as far as a floor of reward. This floor is insane for just getting fusion materials. Like, it's kind of crazy, especially now, because you can get the event that gives you both Chicken Breast and Drumstick, and then you can just get another tier 3 from the other event, theoretically, and you can get another tier 3 from clearing the floor. Like, you can get so many tier 3s from this floor, and as a floor 2 option, it's really good if you want to try getting your, like, tier 4 early, right? Get a bunch of things to fuse it for. That sort of deal. It's pretty funny. Yeah, now that we have the bell, the actual asymmetrical inertia passive isn't going to be as big of a deal. So I think it doesn't stack with bell. or Bell or the coupled oscillation, right? It specifically states does not work with E.G.Os. I guess I don't think I showed the passive, so if you don't know what I mean, yeah. Inflict fragile enemies who hit with tremor burst from skill 20 effects. Does not stack the E.G.O gifts and inflict fragile upon triggering tremor burst. Right? So yeah. Kind of really... I feel super unnecessary that they added that as like a conditional, because like... if you have the Bell and are running a Tremor team, you're going to get most enemies to 10 fragile every turn pretty likely. And the thing is, it's only same turn fragile. It's not like Bell where it can be like same and next turn fragile. It's only same turn fragile. I don't know why they feel the need to like prevent it from stacking too much, I guess. I mean, I guess it'd be strong for like... I don't know. It feels unnecessary for something that only matters in Mirror Dungeon, when if you're in Mirror Dungeon, you're already going to be maxing it out anyways, but it's a pretty non-issue. So I'm not too concerned. Let's see. I'm going to keep on pressing on. I guess only other things we need at this point is like the tier 4. We want Downpour, of course. Honestly, I'd take either. I'd take Fragment of Inertia either, right? Just because, like, yeah, we want to benefit our Tremor E.G.Os, I think. I think Asymmetrical Inertia could definitely get some mileage out of that. So I'm fine either way. Ideally, we'll get both of them. We'll see, I guess. Only time will tell. We also might not get, like, the double tier 3 event here, because it seems like there's, like, a 33% chance we miss it, vaguely. Since we can only visit 2 of these 3 events. The odds are pretty decent, but still a chance that we don't get it, which would be unfortunate, but also fine. I do not think we need Downpour Fragment of Inertia, like, this early. It's definitely for the best that none of the actual random things you can get here, none of, like, the random Starlight benefits you can get are quite as powerful as just start with a tier 4. Like, that was kind of crazy. It cost a bunch of Starlight, and, like, it was, like, one time only, so, like, you'd have to buy it again. So, like, it wasn't that strong because of that, but, like, by the time you complete the Starlight tree, you might as well just do it a bunch, because, like, there's no other purpose of Starlight. I'm pretty sure I still had, like, 7,000, 8,000 Starlight by the time Mirror Dungeon 4 ended. And I just didn't have anything to spend it on, because, like, I could just get myself more tier 4s, but it's very overkill most of the time and super unnecessary. Let's see, that's a bad sign. I'm gonna send it straight forward, though, I think. More resources is nice, at least. We'll take it. And, okay, yeah, we missed the one. Okay, that's fine. And Tango Marinade is just a tier 3 you get for free from that one, so yeah, that probably would have been the, one we were looking for them, but that's fine. Oh yeah, speaking of nerfs, Tomorrow's Fortune. Abysmal. They massacred my boy. Very sad. That's Bloody Gadget, right? Normal stuff, yeah. Nothing that major, that's fine. I almost left, but no, we can do our fusion here. So we take the Bell, and we take Nixie Divergence. Normally that would be enough for the fusion gift, but now you also need interlocked cogs, and there we go. We get our coupled oscillation. I mean, that's normal. That's normal. That's normal. This is new, though, right? It's like one fragile from amplitude entanglement as well. Now, this one is same turn instead of being same and next turn it's only one. So it's like a little bit more, but it's a pretty minor effect. Probably like the least notable change of any of the changes, I'd say. We feeling like gambling? Kind of don't care for variation too much. You know, let's gamble. That's a tier 3. Whoops. I meant to fuse for a tier 4. Well, I mean, I'll take it, I guess. There's one of the other Tremor tier 3s. Sure. Thought I was going for tier 4, but I guess... Is it... whatever. It said tier 3 there, though, so I think I just completely forgot to look at the screen. Anyways, we can kill Bongi brutally. So that's fine by me. You want to double up on him? He's not going to take a lot of damage from this because he super resists it. Yeah. Bucket's slightly less blunt resist, though. So, I mean, that's something. You hit that guy. If you're going for that, we can ward you. And then, like, straight jacket you. That'll work. I do think so. Morphine technique will be pretty good damage to the chicken bucket since, you know, it is Pierce weak, even if it's sloth resistant. Rack up some scores. A little bit tremor. Other thing that's definitely pretty notable is the fact that, like, enemies feel like they've got so much less HP in the early parts of this mirror dungeon, right? Pavong is 300 HP. Like, he's baby, as they say. Now he resists us, so like he's only so baby, but like still. Nice. We do assume we still do need to kill the bongies, though I doubt they've changed that as much as, you know, they should. So yeah, make sure we do some good damage to those guys. Body's almost staggered. Oh, body did get staggered. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, because it got staggered by the E.G.O. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. You're metallic ringing that guy. Very overkill on those guys, but it's funny, so I'm gonna roll with it. Morph cane technique, can't let you through. Final warning, cool. Stuff like that. Oh, we should have actually gone for the abandoned factory, shouldn't we? Because we could have actually gotten built to order. Or made to order, whatever it's called. Which would give us more self-tremor count onto Heathcliff, which would have been nice. Actually, if we reorder our team, can we get Euro, Divier, Ryoshu, and I guess maybe more Otis support passive onto Heathcliff? Does that work for tremor count gain from E.G.Os? I'd guess so, but I'm not fully sure, I guess. We take Dread of the Bone Breast just for fusion antics. I'm gonna roll for the chance of seeing the tier 4 or something funny. Do we just take Spice Bush Branch and then fuse it away here? Probably. Yeah. Nothing particularly new otherwise, so we'll just do that. Simple enough. Also, we haven't seen it yet. You can find Abno encounters. It's wrong buttons. It's this, yeah. You can find like abnormality encounters occasionally, sometimes now. I only saw one in my last run, and I haven't seen any yet, so they don't seem super common. But if you know, like, you can tell what Abno it is from the map, so you can definitely get some solid mileage out of that. If it's something you actively want, then you can just go for it. Let's take the Pectula fight. We're on floor 3, so there's probably going to be reinforcements now. Yeah, I was going to say, let's try messing with deployment order a little bit, because there's some interesting passives we can potentially get the mileage out of here, right? Because your support passive, it's going to let me click on it. There we go. Number 1 deployed ally gains 1 more tremor count from the scalar coin effects. That should include E.G.Os, if I'm not mistaken. And then you as well, yes? That most tremor count gains plus 1 more tremor count from skill effects. I don't know if we're going to get that one to trigger very frequently. Yeah, we can't use that one, I don't think. Well, make sure you're deployed first, I suppose. That's, like, the biggest thing we can do here. Oh, yeah, we don't want you actually deployed. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I thought I selected you. Yeah, I don't know. Highest tremor count on self, rarely ever going to be Heathcliff. Now, if we can just against, like, the boss is so that no one will cry, right? I don't think there's a way we can actually single target that, but we can 2-target it. Therefore, maintaining some self-tremor count, we're gaining 1 more thanks to Ryoshu. So maybe we can do something, right? I don't know, it really does not feel like it gives enough tremor for it to be enough tremor to play into its entire gimmick, which is definitely rough. You can clash that one. We actually can't redirect both of those. Alright. That's fine. We'll just have to accept it then. We'll kill them. We'll make up for it by killing them. I didn't look. Do we have reinforcements for this fight? I should have checked beforehand. You're almost dead. Yeah, I think you're being doubled up, so that one's gonna be dead for sure. Cool. You're weak to envy, so this is good damage. Yeah, I do think floor 3 onwards is when reinforcements start becoming a thing, though. We're killing everyone except for one here, though, I think. Actually, this doesn't kill, huh? I was assuming this was gonna kill, but I guess I was overhyping Rose, Spanner, Rodion. Okay, no reinforcements for this one. Okay. Yeah, I really don't know. There's not a good... I'm still, you know, haven't done too many of these runs yet, so I'm not too familiar with all the patterns and whatnot yet. That'll take a little bit more time to get into the groove of it, right? So true. Rusted muzzle. We'll go bottom path because I'm going to the elite encounter. You. Assumably, this is the guy that gives the new sinking EU gift to some degree. He only gives you his old sinking gift now, but like the new sinking EU gift is basically just another pile of bones. So it's probably more Tomb of Bone support, I guess. I don't know. It's hard to tell. There's a lot of Abnos that feel like they should have more E.G.O gifts than they actually do. Like, big obvious example is the fact that, Dream Electric Sheep does not give Imitative Generator despite it being, like, a pair of, like, electric sheep horns. Right? Like, that's one that's pretty funny. And a couple of new E.G.O gifts also definitely belong to Abnos that we don't have events for. Like, the new Burn E.G.O gift, is very obviously from Bacillus Soup, and the new Charge one is very obviously from Hurtley. Or I guess Must Make Strong, or whatever it's called, but you know what I mean. So there's a decent chance those are getting events next week, because we're going to be getting an unspecified amount of events next week. We'll see, it'll be specified tomorrow, probably, because tomorrow we'll get the patch notes. Excited to see how many, yeah, 10 enemies here. Excited to see how much that ends up being, right? Wonder if we're going to be getting too many new Abnos, right? Definitely feels like they don't want to do too many new Abnos. I wouldn't be surprised if it's like a Mirror Dungeon 3 amount of new Abnos, where it's like 10, 15-ish, right? Like, a decent bit, not like an insane amount. They want to get through the Abno backlog before they keep on adding more, which makes enough sense. Although, I do like the idea of some Abnos kind of being relegated to little events and, like, never doing too much. It's kind of like one of the things I like with early Mirror Dungeons, the fact that there's so many Abnos, and we didn't know if we'd actually ever see any of them in any significant manner before. Part of what made, like, Railway 1 so hype, especially, because, like, that was a few months in, we usually get to see a bunch of Mirror Dungeon Abnos, but just actually, and that was cool to see, right? Because it was the first time, like, any of them really got any acknowledgement whatsoever, barring, like, I guess the random E.G.Os, like the Season 0 E.G.Os when the game launched that were for a couple of Mirror Dungeon Abnos. Some of those Abnos weren't even in the game yet, though. Because, like, Pagoda Veneration and Fey Lantern weren't even events in Mirror Dungeon 1, right? Do we give you another skill 3? Probably not, honestly. I see the appeal. I think I'd rather not. Yeah, Milepost is the other E.G.O gift that got changed a bunch. No longer healing because you heal every floor anyways. And now its cost gain is based on the amount of identities in the encounter. Which feels really strange and nothingy, yeah. I don't know. Oh, I didn't even notice. When did we get that? Oh. Somehow missed that entirely. See if we can buy a tier 3 or something. There's a tier 4. Not really what I was looking for. Let's get you another skill 2. I might need to fuse away something. We don't really need Clockwork Spring. It's probably good, but like it's not a big deal whatsoever. We get rid of those, we get rid of you. Actually, no, we should just do Faint Vestige, because like it does nothing. This time it is a tier 4. Down 4, okay, cool. That's good. I was kind of hoping we'd get the Fragment for once, just because we could actually get some decent mileage out of it. But on the other hand, like, it would have been pretty nothing, most likely. We could try, but we'd have to get rid of a lot. We'll go for it next lure, right? That should work. Actually, let's grab it Tomorrow's Fortune here. Just so we have it, right? It buffs reward cards now. Very much uneffect. I don't know. I don't have much else to say on that. But it could be useful. Very much could be. Will it be? Who knows? Yeah, this is hitting 2 targets, so we will gain some with you. So that's nice. Get some Sloth Res going. Won't bother with that yet. There's enough Sloth Res for my liking. I think so. Or is it, do you have a Traverse that requires S was 3 plus Sloth Res? That's basically max. You could... It's 4 plus highest resonance, yeah. That's good enough, honestly. We could, like, pursue it to something if we wanted to, but, like, it wouldn't help that much. This is good enough. We've got our 3 Sloth Res going on here, so we're set. Build up all this tremoring. Asymmetrical these inertias. Please, okay. I was like, do not lose this clash, pal. Tails, okay, so that's a count inflictor. Sure. And then another Tails, okay, cool. I guess that's how it'd be 25 sanity, right? But kind of really unfortunate. At least Heathcliff should still have some self-tremor count remaining. And there's also where I wasn't paying attention. I didn't see if we actually got the benefit from Yuridivia Ryoshu passive. We probably did, but I didn't actually see it, so I'm not sure yet. For sure. Oh, I forgot to upgrade Downpour to ++. That's what I forgot. Oh well. I didn't have the cost for that shop. We'll just make sure to do that next one. But yeah, so now... Okay, that's cool. We did in fact gain the benefit from Ryoshu. Yeah, now we've got that, so your max speed is now a 4 to 8. Because we don't have starlight bonus in this mirror dungeon, we no longer get the +2 speed on max speed on everyone. That's good. That's cool. We can get this going. It'll convert Tremor to Tremor Decay if we do so. You know, might as well, right? No reason to actually maintain Revert Reverb when you're basically dead already. We'll get that going, and then just kill you. Cool. Enemy is now like a fried drumstick. Thank you, Samjo. You really do be yourself. Yeah, this leftmost one is guaranteed to be the highest tier we can get at the time now. That's what Tomorrow's Fortune does, which is interesting. Take Spice Fish Branch solely for fusion stuff. E.G.O time killing time, I think. Yeah, Faded Watch Case is a floor clear reward. Interesting. It is nice to be able to get this on floor 4 and normal. Not the final floor this time. Yuridivia City Unite, sure. You should be able to do this pretty easily. Your Sandy is actually bad, so I'll just have Rodion do it instead. Rodion also gets a funny buff, even if she doesn't have a Yuridivia ID equipped, so it works well enough. And speaking of Yuridivia, what does the gift even do again? I never remember. It's what, more Tremor Infliction when we win a clash with Yuridivia stuff? Yeah, okay. I knew it was something random like that, but a lot of the time, anytime you gifts are very samey to me. Kinda hard to keep them straight. Same for a lot of the Murder Warp Express ones, right? They kind of lean into a single status effect so much that it all kind of melts together. And it's hard to be like, yeah, it's something. I know it's something tremor related, but like, and something like, there's like some speed related stuff, higher speed, lower speed, that sort of thing. Oh yeah, you can see that one enemy had tremor distribution on itself. That's the other self-tremor that exists in the game, but our Eurodivy IDs don't get it. Oh yeah, you can see it there. It's like the funny blue one. Yeah. It's cool looking, you know, gain offense level up based on like tremor count and like how many allies are alive and that sort of thing. It's a status effect all about everyone having a little bit of it, as distribution kind of like implies. So it wouldn't have been like particularly strong for us to get it on our Eurodivy IDs unless they like gave it to allies as well, like non-Eurodivy allies. But it logically would have probably only been Eurodivy allies. Eurodivy want to stick together or something, right? I could definitely see us like one day getting like a Eurodivy ID, like maybe like in the far distant future when we ever get our Sony ID for Rodion, like his entire gimmick is going to be buffing Eurodivy people with like a special self-tremor type that like makes them super strong or something. But like he only does it to Eurodivy IDs, of course, because that's very fitting, that's for sure. You're not actually helping everyone, you're just helping yourselves type of thing, right? As is kind of like a common like trope to do for a group like the Eurodivy. Well, no reinforcements here. Don't know if they changed this one, actually, like, right? Actually, were there... No, there were reinforcements. What am I saying? I think there were. And I was just so busy talking that I completely missed it. Okay, another meaningless event. That's fine. We didn't get either of the Pocket Watch ones. We are getting one of the Pocket Watch bodies from the floor clear rewards, so that's something at least. Hopefully we can get like a watch hand here in this shop. Maybe we can get an entire watch, right? If we can get both a body and a thing. Huh? They broke this fight. Huh. So, normally this fight used to be a 2-wave where the second wave had the actual Eurodivy detective guy in the second wave. Then when they added chain battles as like a thing, they turned this fight into a chain battle where he showed up as like the 10th reinforcement. And now with Mirror Dungeon 5, they've changed it so there's no reinforcements. There's no Eurodivy detective guy. Because this is an elite node, right? That's what the elite nodes on the Time Killing Time floor were always just that one fight. Kind of similar to how like the Blade Lineage node, like elite floors are only ever like Jun, something like that, right? There's not really any other like mid-chapter bosses that would fit to that purpose. But it seems like Eurodivy detective guy, who still goes unnamed, so that's fun. But is not here anymore, which feels like an oversight. I'm not fully sure, but huh. An interesting mistake, that's for sure. Oh yeah, I wanted to mention this because I heard about this earlier today. There is currently a bug that can allow for like infinite battle pass levels or something. Do not try it unless you want to get banned or something, I'm sure. Like, I'm sure PM is like desperately working on a fix like as I speak. Because I'm sure this info has reached them and they do not want something like that happening. But like, if you have not tried it yet, I'd suggest not trying it. I haven't done it myself because I do not want my account to get banned. It does not seem like a smart idea to do, though. That's all I'll say. Do so at your own risk, right? Your account might get banned. It might just get like rolled back or something, lose some progress, that sort of thing. I'm not sure what the announcement's going to be. Who knows? Maybe they'll post like a announcement type thing about that sometime today if they are desperately working on a solution. I could see it. Yeah, that's fine. I spent all my... Actually, I can sell some stuff. Yeah, that's just my little way of saying just don't try it, okay? Okay, pals, buds, chums, amigos, the like. There's Fragment of Inertia, by the way, so that's cool to have. We can sell a bunch of gifts now. But yeah, just figured I'd mention that because you can look into it. If you are curious about it, you can look into it yourself. I don't know the details too much. I saw some vague stuff about it. I am not going to press my luck, though, and do anything of the sort. That's actually nice for this fight. Oh yeah, this is the screwless wall Leo gift, yeah. Yeah, it's a new charge one, and this is a new rupture one. I got that one this time. Yeah, okay. But yeah, on to Time Ripper. We should be able to do pretty good here. Definitely might have some trouble setting up Tremor on you, because, like, no matter what, it's gonna hit 3 different enemies. Or actually, no, we can do it all on Time Ripper. You know, let's do it. Let's play this the safe way. The way in which we get your Tremor count actually built up for once. That sounds like fun. Not the way I normally play it, that's for sure. You clash with that, you clash with that, sure. Doing a bunch of the unfolded Time Ripper is because it's good for us, right? We just got Biovenom Vial, so we can do a stupid amount of damage by just killing these guys. And, like, doing, like, the Tremor damage shenanigans. But yeah, since this is only hitting one target, we shouldn't run out of all of our Tremor count immediately, so that's nice. We're still on a bit of a time limit for the Tremor count, though, because, like, every single skill of ours is going to reduce our Tremor count by, like, 2 or 3 or something, right? Because it's every time we inflict Tremor with, like, normal skills and stuff, too. So Sloth Fragility next turn, that's funny. You've got a notably less HP, don't you? Like 300 less or something, I want to say. Yeah, everything's just got less HP in this mirror dungeon, which is fine. Oh, you're dead. Cool. Well, we should get the funny damage off then. Yeah, okay, you've been staggered. 5 clock winding. So you save that. Click Tremor count. You'll run out of some of your Tremor if you do this, that's fine. We're gonna make sure we kill you first and foremost. Actually, no, we want to spare them, don't we? You know, we want to spare them, actually. Kill them next turn so we do more damage to everything, I think, right? Got so many Tremor thresholds that are gonna do nothing for me. Yeah, because there we go. We'll make sure we kill our minions with some various attacks here and there. Like, if we hit one with, like, can't let you through, that'll probably be enough to kill one of them pretty easily. Don't really want to do anything super strong. I guess we'll hit you with... No, we want to get that Tremor going, don't we? We'll hit you with something weak then, like one of these. One of the... No. We're not going to Everlasting some poor little sap. That would feel a little bit too rude, I want to say. Personally speaking. Let's see, we'll do this. We'll do this. Both those are hitting this part, right? So we can go all in on that part if we so desire. And I think I do desire. That'll work. You'll spend some Tremor count. You're also gaining some Tremor count, though, so that should work out. Yeah, okay. Cool. Inflicts... Build up, you know, the Tremor count on the enemy a little bit faster, potentially, right? Maintain your own clock winding. Tails hit, so that's more count, which is fine. Not the biggest deal. What's it got? You win these, cool. You're not getting the kill with this, obviously. Kind of wanted to just focus on Time Ripper, though, so it happens. Make sure we stack one part of something so we can get some funny damage numbers going. Cool. There's that stagger. We kill this guy, this unfolded Ripper. And therefore the damage gets spread to the other enemies thanks to Biovenom Vial. I end upgrade Biovenom Vial, so it's not like the maximum potential, but it'll still be good enough. Cool. Fragment Inertia means we're getting a bunch of Tremor Count Infliction, and Tremor Infliction in general, just by using our skills or our E.G.Os, which is funny. And we've got funny Tremor type now, so we should be pretty good to murder you next turn. Oh, Biovenom Vial almost killed you straight up. If we had Biovenom Vial upgraded, you would have just died there. Without a doubt. Well, Heathcliff, finish the job, shall ya? There we go, cool. An effective strike. Effective indeed. I don't want that. I'll take the random new gift, sure. Temporal Bridle, sure. We'll take Faded Watch Case here. No damage to fast enemy, inflict more tremor once per turn. Yeah, sure. We can't get the watch hand, so it doesn't matter. Oh! Oh! I mean, I feel like I gotta try it, right? I feel like I gotta try it. Please? No. Actually. Maybe? I don't know. I know that's Gluppo, but, like... Isn't that identical to what Heathcliff question mark is weak to? Right? Like, is Heathcliff question mark blunt weak? Or something? He might be. I know he's weak to Envy and Gloom, though, because that's what all the dead rabbits are weak to. I actually don't know. That's probably just Gluppo. But, like... It's not impossible that is actually Heathcliff question mark. It's definitely not Brazen Bull. I know it's not Brazen Bull, that's obvious, but... I'm not fully sure. We could get Heathcliff question mark here. I don't remember if he's physically weak to anything. I guess I can pull it up, right? That sort of thing. Yeah, I looked at it briefly. There's a bunch of reinforcements in this fight, though. A little scary. Yeah, a little scary. Jeez. See, Dead Rabbit's boss. He is okay. He's resistant to every physical damage type. So, like, yeah, I think actually this could be Heathcliff question mark. Because upon looking it up, he doesn't have any physical weaknesses. He's weak to Envy, Gloom, as well as Wrath and Lust, but it only ever shows 2 Sin weaknesses, no matter what, for, like, Avno bosses and stuff, so... And I feel like those are the 2 they'd show, right? So, yeah... This lore is gonna be so funny if that is the case, though. Because you're gonna be like, alright, I know, you know if it's Brazen Bull or not, but otherwise, genuine 50-50 that you don't get to see until the very end whether or not you're going to have to fight fight the Earl King Heathcliff, specifically the part 2 version, you know, Heathcliff question mark. Whatever you feel like calling him, Dead Rabbits Heathcliff, you know, something like that. There's a lot of names you could use, I'm sure. But either way, like... That's pretty funny, if this is true, and it might be. It could be true, and we could still end up hitting Gluppo, though, right? The anticipation's kind of killing me. Like, I really want to know. I'd love to be able to fight Heathcliff question mark again, because I have not fought him since the update came out all that time ago. Like, 7 months at this point, I think. Maybe even 8. Yeah, it's somewhere within that range, yeah. We already have... Yeah, we already have your Blundio gift, so we'll just take NDA. It's also tier 4, so it's just kind of better for us. Not that we need it for fusion or anything, right? We're kind of set already. On, like, everything. All we could use is, like, selling. Why is it playing the mermaid battle music for this? Okay. Very, very scary, yeah. I'm kind of quivering right now, in my boots, as they say. Yeah. This is weird. This might have been a thing for a while, honestly, for all I remember, but, like, this is a fight that is hard to take. I mean, bongies you can never really take seriously, but, like, bongies with this, like, ambient whale music is certainly a combination I was not expecting. Okay, you're getting washed. I haven't used your defensive skill at all, so, like, I mean, it's probably deserved to some degree. You're staggered, that's nice, we'll be able to kill you. Oh, there's reinforcements too, yeah. I kind of forgot about that. Sure. Nah. Interesting that the reinforcements didn't actually gain the protection because they weren't there at turn end. It's good to know. Potentially helpful advice for the distant future, maybe. So you could either kill the hat one, or if you kill everyone but the hat one, there's going to be reinforcements, but, like, they're not going to gain the protection until next turn, so you can use that turn to kill the hat one, right? Something like that? There's some sort of, like, potential chicanery we can do there. Okay, now we just gotta kill Hat Guy. I think there's still, like, a few more backup, like 2 or 3, right? There was 2 more, but they died immediately by a Venom Vial. Yeah. Venom Vial is definitely a very nice E.G.O gift of making sure enemies do just die when there's reinforcements. Okay. We get that. Make sure we're nice and prepared. There's Millarca, that's another one of the new ones. We'll buy it, sure. Tango Bone, another one of the new ones, yeah. So a bunch of, like, weird new ones. I should have taken that. That's fine. I don't think there's anything I actually need to do here, yeah. We could do stuff. I think I'm just gonna send it, like, upgrade by Venom or something. I'm curious. Am I right? Or is this just gonna be Gluppo? It is just Gluppo, okay. I don't know. That's fine. Kinda underwhelming, that's for sure. But, like, I mean, it's Gluppo. What do you expect? We'll do that, yeah. We want to hit all 3 parts, presumably. So we'll do something like that to start out with. Actually, no, we want this one to hit only 1 part. Yes. So we want this one to only hit the body. Alright, so that's good. Then we want this one to hit all 3 parts. So that's good. And then this one, I also want to hit all 3 parts probably, so we'll just clash with it. Which eye do we go for? I don't think it matters too much. Gloom or Wrath, like, don't really have that much. We'll just go for this eye, sure. This should be pretty solid. We get Clock Winding going, we get Reverb going, we can, like, Everlasting next turn or something. Really kill this guy brutally. Yeah, as we do. He lived my corrode, actually. Yeah, that could be an issue. I don't think we break the left eye, or whatever eye was on the left most slot. The one Pursuance was clashing against. I don't think we break that eye. So, like, that'll be fine at least. I think. Unless I'm wrong, which I might be. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think one of the eyes we definitely break. Heathcliff Sandy is going to be abysmal no matter what, because one eye definitely gets broken here. Yeah, there's a stagger on it, I think. And we still have Ishmael attacking it too, so yeah, definitely. Either lose about 35 sanity, so 20, he's gonna be like negative 15 sanity. I think we just staggered the other eye there, though. I don't think we broke it. I saw he lose that sanity, but I think that was from the right eye. Okay, yeah, negative 15, yeah. If this eye breaks, Heathcliff corrodes instantly. And, you know, that sounds like a joyous time, doesn't it now? But yeah, you do just die here. Everlasting. We don't even need the Everlasting. Everlasting is extremely overkill in this situation. Yeah, there we go. Negative 45 standard Heathcliff. So he theoretically would corrode next turn, but that would require Gleppo to live this attack, and it doesn't. It very much does not. It died from a single coin of Everlasting. Yeah. Gleppo was so cooked, you've got no idea. Kind of unfortunate how little HP that anything has in normal mode here. There's a lot more enemies with a lot less HP, which in general kind of feels like the opposite direction of what they should have taken, but it's how reinforcement stuff is gonna go, right? I don't know. Would prefer them to keep it just like 4 floors, but give everything like 25, 30% more HP or something. I don't know. We get our second weekly bonus spent, so 250 more lunacy, and we get our levels. Cool. Next week we're going to be getting hard back, so that'll be good. To getting our levels going at a much better rate. Let's see, let's do our daily pull. Oh! Oh, right, yeah, I forgot. So I did them yesterday's stream, because yesterday's stream was after daily reset. Okay. Forgot about that. Oh yeah, I haven't defeated 100 enemies yet. That's funny. I mean, there's a lot less nodes in Mirror Dungeon normal than now, relatively, so, like, it's not like it's entirely weird, but yeah. I like asymmetrical inertia. It's definitely... I don't know, it's super hard to maintain unless you actively try and not hit a lot of people with it, which feels weird. I think it's definitely an interesting trade-off, that's for sure. Don't think Oofy Heathcliff makes the most mileage out of it. Oofy Heathcliff doesn't gain that much of benefit from being fast, and also doesn't have any self-tremor count stuff, so I'm not sure how well he's using it in general. And also, like, max speed +2... I know it lasts multiple turns, but, like, usually body sack is kind of better for that purpose. This is for building up tremor, right? This is for having your Oofy Heathcliff be, like, a mega, like, tremor builder. Potentially on a bunch of enemies if you're willing to lose all your clock landing instantly, which isn't like a bad play necessarily. And this passive is going to be good though. Like in Railways or something, throw this passive on like early turns just so you just can stack a bunch of fragile on enemies. Because I don't think there's any other source of fragile outside of Mirror Dungeon for Tremor, right? Barring like weird edge cases, like, oh yeah, technically you can get, Tremor Infliction from Molar Ishmael skill, or Fragile Infliction from Molar Ishmael skill 3, and she sure is a Tremor unit. Yeah, I don't know. That's nice. It's a cool E.G.O. Also very cool designers. I forgot to corrode it, that's right. Corrosion's just kind of the same thing, but stronger, but, more cost, so it's not a bad play necessarily. But yeah, anyways, that'll be all for this time. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!